What's going on, y'all? This is your boy Scotty, and we're here for the Love and Hip Hop season premiere, okay? It's a 2-hour premiere, meaning we had 2 episodes tonight. And baby, let me tell you, I already knew Love and Hip Hop Atlanta was gonna come with the motherfucking goods, okay? Because New York was insufferable, and so was fucking Miami, and I see why they were ready to get rid of that shit. So we finna get right on into the video. No further ado, let's go ahead and get into it. So we're gonna open up with Stevie J and Faith Evans. Now, apparently, you know, he was a VIP at the grand opening shit. He was a VIP for the Soul Train Awards, as we all know that. I think Faith Evans had gotten a Lady of Soul award this past November at the Soul Train Awards, and she performed all her hit songs, which we know that Faith Evans has been underrated for a long motherfucking time now. She's a legend in her own right, which is why I don't understand why she's even doing this type of show. But I'm guessing anything for her man, okay? I'm guessing that is the only thing that she can do. So, well, not the only thing that she can do, but she's only doing it because her man is here. And, you know, he's just there with her, you know, being her support system. And, you know, a lot of people really hate on Stevie J and Faith Evans' marriage or whatever, but I honestly don't see nothing wrong with it. I mean, they've known each other for years. He knows him in and out. And it looks like they're very happy together. And it looks like Stevie J is just really ready to be with her and ready to put all that bullshit that he was doing aside when he was doing the same bullshit with Mimi and Jocelyn. It looks like he got a woman that's going to put him in his place. And we already know that Faith ain't with that bullshit. She going to give him what he needs. And that's an honest woman and some motherfucking spanking. Because that's what the fuck he needs. So, apparently, Spice and Tokyo are now friends. And that's kind of odd because, you know, all last season, you know, Spice was coming for Tokyo on her weight, but I guess they done got real cool now, so I'm gonna let them have it. But they performed the song together and everything was cool. So after the performance, we get into Vaughn Sims. I remember Vaughn from being this playboy from another Mona Scott production. It was called The New Atlanta, and it used to come on Bravo, you know, when it was a 1-season wonder. But that's where I remember him from. He's supposedly like a talent developer or whatever, and he basically said, you know, whatever works for you in Jamaica may not work for you in America. And I know that when Spice first came on the show, I really wasn't aware of her success as a dance hall artist, because I was like, I don't even know who the fuck she is, and everybody was mad with me about that. And I'm just sitting up here like, bitch, I don't give a fuck about you being mad. I don't know Spice music. Like, I really don't know her. Never knew that she even existed until she got on Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. And when everybody was saying she was a big dance hall artist, I really wasn't aware that there wasn't no shade. I really didn't know her. Like, because I don't listen to much dance hall. Like, the only dance hall big star that I probably know is probably Lady Saw. And then you got Sean Paul and people like that. I've never heard of Spice until recently, so that's just the real talk. But what really threw me off is when he told her that she needs to up her looking a little bit. Like, she got what it takes, but she needs to change her look. Tokyo wasn't here for it. He made his ass get the fuck out. And, you know, Spice was like, you know, it's just really hard to be told that you're not good enough because of the way you look. And Tokyo was like, girl, do you know how many labels have told me that I need to lose weight or whatever, lose 100 pounds? Like, you know, this is what women go through in the industry. And I'm not trying to sound negative, and I'm not trying to sound mean, and I'm not trying to sound like a bitch. But it's just crazy to listen to Spice talk to Tokyo about not being good enough when she was trying to make Tokyo feel like she wasn't good enough not too long ago when she was coming for her weight and dissing her. So only for me to find out that she's had a lot of her own issues with her skin color, it's like, girl, you know what I mean? I'm sorry. Please don't blow my head off in the comments for this, because I know that it's coming. But that's just all I could think about when I was looking at the shit, honestly. So Mimi meets up with Karlie, Erica, and Rasheeda. I see that Erica Dixon is back. Let's hope and pray the bitch don't get on my nerves this season like she did her very last season. But she says that this man tried to break into her car. He shot at her house. You know, we had the 911 phone call, and I was sitting up here like, when did this even happen to Mimi? Because I ain't see this on the blogs or nothing like that. So I wanted that Mona just get with her daily list of Young and the Restless writers and just wrote up and whipped up this storyline for Mimi to have, because you know Mimi ain't had shit else to do for the last couple of seasons besides be gay for pay and eat burritos every time a bitch fights. So, you know, she got to find her something to do at this point. You know, she is the OG of the damn show. So, you know, they were all talking about that. And, you know, it just came across real fake. Like, when she was telling them that, here go Rasheeda. Girl, you lying. And here go Erica. For real? Like, y'all couldn't make this shit any type of realistic. Like, y'all couldn't do it at all. Y'all couldn't say it with a straight face. But okay, whatever. Do what you do. But yeah. Apparently, Mimi knows that Stevie and Faith got married. And they was like, does Eva know? And she was like, no, I don't think she knows right now. I haven't even met Faith yet. But I'm kind of confused by that, because if you was with Stevie J for 15 years and Faith and Stevie had been friends for all these years, how come you acting like you don't know who the fuck she is? You know who she is. I'm sure you've seen her before. What the fuck do you need to meet her for? I don't know. I don't know. But my opinion will slowly change as this review goes, because I'm only saying what I'm saying. I'm only speaking on what I was thinking at the top of my head with each scene. So don't think I'm being a hypocrite. Don't think I'm taking back what I'm saying. I'm just telling you what my thoughts were as the scenes went on. Okay? So that's what I was thinking. Apparently Scrapp DeLeon is out of jail. He looked like he just got out of jail. And he's been at a halfway house. And, you know, things are looking up for him. So, okay, Scrapp out of jail, honey. So KK and Mama D. I thought Mama D was a whole strip at this point. You know, she got her new body and all of that stuff. And y'all know I love me some Mama D, okay? Mama D is the comic relief. We need Mama D every time Love and Hip Hop come on, we need Mama D, okay? And, she's in the building. And, you know, her and KK pretty much catch each other up on what's been going on in their children life. And, you know, Mama D was like, you know, I've been dealing with Scrap. You know, he heard himself. I've been dealing with the Bam and the baby. And then I got the Bam bitch ass mom in the house. And she oversteps her motherfucking bounds. And I just got to put her in her place. And I'm looking at Mama D like, oh, so now you got another bitch that oversteps her motherfucking bounds. Now you see how it is. Okay, bitch. But then KK was like, well, you know, Scrap is out of jail. And he's at a halfway house. But, you know, he needed somebody to come and get him out. And I can't get him out, and his brother can't get him out. Why? Because we're all felons, so we can't be the ones to get him out. So, you know, we got to figure out how we're going to do that. So, next thing you know, Mimi comes over to, I don't know if Mimi was over Karlie house or Karlie was over Mimi house, but I know they was together. And, you know, Karlie said, look, you and Eva can stay with me until this whole situation with this shooter thing is over with. Y'all can come stay with me. And Mimi was like, bitch, you live too far, but I really appreciate the offer. And one thing about Karlie I can say is that as messy as she can be, I do believe that she is a real friend to these girls. These girls really do be walking all over her, but I really believe that she be having these girls back, to be quite honest. So, after that, you know, they talk about Karlie's engagement party and all that stuff, and they're trying to get in, you know, invitations out and all of that stuff. So things are looking up for Karlie. And I must say, throughout these 2 episodes, Karlie was not being messy, because, you know, at this point by now, Karlie would have been messy, but she ain't on that messy shit. Look like she on some other shit this season. Go right ahead. So now we got Stevie J introducing Eva to Faith. And let me tell you, this was probably the funniest scene out of the whole 2 hours I watched this shit. Eva got Stevie J from the looks all the way down to the motherfucking personality. And she was not here for the bullshit. When he was talking to Eva, he told her that he was married to Faith. Looked like Eva wasn't here for the bullshit, okay? Then he asked her, could he move her to LA with Faith so he can, you know, until everything cools down with the stalker. And I'm sorry, y'all, but my head itching. I need to wash my hair. But, you know, she was like, well, I need to talk to my mom about it. You know, the one that took care of me. Ooh, Eva shaded the fuck out of Stevie J, okay? And I was here for it, alright? Here for it. And she already know what it is. You know, Stevie J try to make himself look like this father of the year on TV when he know that he really ain't been instrumental in his children's lives. I do think that he has the potential to be a good father, but at this point he's not one. He just needs to own it. So Spice cries to Karlie after talking to her 2 kids. And, you know, she feels some type of way because she's not there with her kids while she's out here in Atlanta trying to make her career pop. But my thing about it is, why can't your kids be with you while your career pop? You know what I mean? Like, why are they still all the way in Jamaica? You know what I mean? Like, you couldn't bring nobody with you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, but it is what it is. She's talking about her colorism issues and how she feels like she's not good enough and how she's been trying to make herself pop in the States and it just ain't happening. She don't know what she got to do. But Karlie gave her some great advice and she told her that she just need to continue to do her and just be her and do what she needs to do the right way in order to be successful. So kudos to Karlie for that. So after all of that, Eva meets back up with Mimi, and Mimi was under the impression that Eva went out to dinner with with just Stevie, just her and Stevie. But Eva spills the tea to Mimi that she also met Faith. Now Mimi is mad as a motherfucker because she didn't know that he was gonna bring Faith to this whole shebang. So she mad as fuck because she like, how the fuck you gonna bring my daughter around Faith and not even inform me about it? Now that part I understand. I do understand why she was kind of pissed about it, but when I was watching it, it was kind of like, bitch, you was already mad because he didn't tell you were married, which I feel like he really didn't have to because it ain't none of your business. But you know, I think that she was more so pissed because this is my daughter and she got to be around Faith at this point. So how come you're not informing me on what you're doing? And why the fuck did you have to lie to me about it? Like, you just said it was just going to be you and Eva. How come you didn't say that Faith was also going to be there? Like, you was lying for no motherfucking reason. But that's what Scorpios do. They do lie for no fucking reason, okay? So then, Scrap come home. Only to find out that he got a sister that he never known, never met, never known himself to have. Her name is Cheyenne, and she looks nice. She's a cute girl. And, you know, KK was saying that all these years she thought that Scrap Daddy was dead. And I don't believe KK for shit. I do not believe Krusty Krab for nothing. I just don't believe her. Like, Krispy Kreme need to have several seats because that whole little story that she was trying to spin, I feel like it was a bunch of bullshit. KK on some fuck shit, and Krispy Kreme need to stop because I see right through her. So, it's time for Spice. And no, Spice wants to change her color. So she goes to this woman and she says she wants the woman to help her professionally lighten her skin. And the woman says she needs a psych evaluation if they decide to do it. Spice get mad and want to storm out. But girl, if you're trying to do something drastic like that to yourself, you do need psychiatric help before you do it. Like it's not like you're getting your nose fixed or you getting a breast augmentation or not even just getting Brazilian butt lift. Like, you're trying to bleach your whole damn skin complexion. That's pretty drastic to do. And if you want somebody to do that shit, like, fucking professionally, then you do need help. Point blank. Point the fuck blank. So it's time for Spice's photo shoot. Karlie's there, Mimi's there, and Rasheeda is there. And they confront her ass about this drastic ass bullshit that she's trying to do. And she's trying to make excuses for it. Like, you know, she was saying it's not self-hate. But what the fuck is it? Because it's obvious that you've always had issues with your skin complexion based on what the fuck somebody else had to say about it. And then you go to these record execs and they tell you that they need to switch it up. And then that makes you feel like you got to do that. And you want to sit up here and make excuses. Well, you had a breast augmentation, so does that mean that you don't love yourself? That's not the same thing to me. Like, Mimi said that she was nursing for 3 years and her titties was flat. That's just something that she didn't like about herself. Like, it was her breasts and they were saggy and she wanted them to be a little bit more plumper to feel good about herself. You're only trying to bleach your skin for some motherfucking money. You know what I'm saying? Just because a record exec said that you got to do this for record sales. Like, you talking about you doing this for your fucking kids. At this fucking point, like, it doesn't matter. Bitch, you a black woman. Embrace your motherfucking dark skin and live with it. Let me just be real. I like chocolate over fucking vanilla any day. You better ask any of my friends. When it comes down to guys, I like chocolate people. Point fucking blank. So, you better be happy with your Like, I don't understand how a dark-skinned person cannot love the way they look. I feel like chocolate people are the most beautiful people on earth. That's just how I feel. And for her to take what other people say and just run with it, you crazy. You, like, I don't give a fuck how much I rag on you, Spice. You need to accept the fact that black is beautiful. Dark is beautiful. I don't give a fuck what nobody got to say about that. And just like Mimi said, I ain't been nothing but black all my life. When you tell Mimi you don't understand how it is to be a black woman, she understands how the fuck it is to be a black woman. Bitch, she black too. She just not dark skinned. But at the end of the day, just because she's not dark skinned, that doesn't mean she doesn't know the struggle of being a fucking black woman. Because bitch, no matter what the fuck your complexion is, a black bitch got it harder than any other bitch on this motherfucking earth. So let that shit be clear to you and let that shit be known to you, bitch. That's all I'm saying. Point blank. Like, you making yourself look crazy with that shit. Point blank. So we get into the next episode, and now we got Kirk and Rasheeda. Their 19th anniversary. Like, we give a fuck about their 19th tumultuous anniversary. You know what I mean? And I was at the bank today and I was talking to these girls and we were all talking about love and hip hop. Yes, I go to my bank just to entertain those people there because one of my friends work in my bank, and we were talking about how, okay, season 1, Kirk and Rasheeda were boring. So now that we get into season 2, we got the beef with Kate Michelle, so we can be interesting. Now that the Kate Michelle beef is dried the fuck up, now Kirk, you got to pretend like you don't believe that my baby yours just for some drama. So then we go into season 3, and now Kirk got to pretend like he don't believe the baby his all over again and do a DNA test. Okay, whatever. Season 4, now we got to spice it up again because not everybody know that our dumbass is really, you know, now they know that we was cooking up a storyline. Now we got to get more interesting. So now Kirk got to get a whole condo behind my back. Well, we got to act like Kirk getting a whole apartment behind my back when I know that he got it. Then on top of that, we also got to act like he's managing an artist that's never going to come out and have it look like she want to fuck Kirk, but in all reality, she like to eat pussy. So we're going to do that just to make it more presentable. Season 5, I don't even remember what the fuck was going on with them in season 5. Season 6, okay. So now, Kirk got to go out and fuck another bitch and get her pregnant just so we can make everybody believe that we got all these hard fucking issues at this point. And now on the next season we got to do another DNA test so Kirk can find out if the baby is his. Now season 8, I don't know what the fuck they finna do, but they finna act like they so fucking happy and in love, and I'm over it, all fucking ready. I don't give a fuck about that motherfucking anniversary. So then Rasheeda reveals to Shekinah, Karlie, and Mimi that she's about to meet Cannon for the very first time, and all of the family has met him already, but she hasn't. So she's opening up that door for that. Mimi tells them about Stevie and how he went up and brought Eva to go meet Faith without her knowing. So she's pissed off about that. And we already know that Mimi would get pissed off at any given moment. So Scrap DeLeon finally sees his dad. And his dad is not, he's not really fond of his dad because he felt like, okay, his dad was the reason why he even got out the halfway house. Because he don't have, I don't know, but whatever. Well, his sister was, but, you know, whatever. And he contacted them and tried to get in contact, and Scrap really ain't trying to hear, you know, where was you at all these other years when I needed you? I needed a father all of this time, and you weren't there to support me and all of that stuff. And I know that that's going to come up. Whenever there's a long-lost father who's never been in his child's life, the child is going to revisit that abandonment feeling. That's what he's going to feel, and rightfully so. You wasn't there, nigga. You wasn't there. So it is what it is. But I'm glad that Saz did come to Scrap and say, you know, I know you mad about him not being there, but at the end of the day, he still came out and reached out to you. And Saz was 100% correct on that. So we meet Karlie's fiance, Arkansas Mo. I guess he got a whole tow trucking company or whatnot. And she's happily in love. And I can honestly say that I really wanted Karlie and Jock to work out. I thought they was great as a couple, but I guess good things just don't pan out sometimes. And it just looked like Karlie is genuinely happy with this man. So I want her to continue to be with this man. We already know that Karlie get a man every season. She was with Bazino for 2 seasons in a row. And then she got with Jock for 2 more seasons. And then she got with Life Jennings. And then she got with, then she started fucking Scrap later on. Then, season 6, she was with Sean, was it season 6? Was it season 6? She was with Jock again, I believe. Then she got with Sean Garrett, and then she got back with Jock, and then whatever. So she always had a man, but whatever. But she seems to be happy with him, and that's all that matters. So Mimi confronts Stevie about lying to her about Eva meeting Faith, and she goes the fuck off. She was like, I don't give a fuck who you married. I need to know what's going on when my daughter is involved. So I don't give a fuck who you married, nigga. Fuck you. You know what I mean? He was like, well, I know that's what you want to do, but I'm a married man. Oh, you know that pissed Mimi Capricorn ass the fuck off. You already know. Stevie J knows what to do to piss Mimi off, and she falls right for the bullshit every time. That's why I don't understand why she even does the shit she does. He don't give a fuck about making you mad, Mom. He don't. So why do you keep doing this shit? Like, you want to give him what he want. He finds entertainment out of your ass, and you give it to him every time. You so dumb, Mimi. I can't. So this thing named Pooh is having a slumber party, and we got Sierra there, we got Erica there, and we got Mimi there, and they all catch up. You know, Sierra still with Brosco, you know, and you know, everything like Erica was saying, Sierra deserves to be happy, and I do believe that her slow talking, Botox using ass needs to be happy. Y'all know I love Sierra, but you know, she real handicapped sometimes. Like when she be in her confession, it sound like she reading damn teleprompter, but it is what it is. And you know, Pooh was talking about her and her husband and all of that. So she was talking about her past relationship with Karlie, and she said she been trying to get in contact with Karlie. She hadn't seen Karlie in a minute, and I'm like, Lord have mercy, Mona know that she can recycle storylines. This is the same way that Jessica Dime got introduced by saying she knew Jocelyn from a long time ago, and Jocelyn wanted to act like she didn't know her from the strip club days in Miami. Lord, this bitch knows she can recycle a storyline. I swear to God she can. If she don't get with Bold and the Beautiful and try to write a more original storyline, but hell, they like to recycle shit too in the Bold and the Beautiful, like the motherfuckers fuck each other. Everybody on the show done fucked each other. Ain't that a mess, but we ain't gonna talk about the soap operas here. But anyway, you know, she was just talking about Karlie and spilling all this tea about her, and it was just crazy to me because they was like, well, why did y'all fall out? Did you call her ugly? Did you call her old? And Pooh was like, well, she is old, but that's another story. You can't call nobody old, and we don't even know if you're a woman or a man. What the fuck is you talking about, bitch? And who are you? And who the fuck is your husband? Because you claim your husband is big time music person. Who the fuck is he? Because I never heard of you nor him, bitch. We still looking for you. Tell me, have you seen her? Because I ain't seen him, bitch. Let me know. So then, you know, Stevie gets Faith. No, Stevie and Faith talk about Mimi's issue, and Faith was 100% with Mimi. She just, you know, this might be a lot for her to take in. She don't know what's going on. She got a lot going on, and we just need to put it all on the table, basically. So Karlie and Sierra, they meet up, and, you know, Sierra was telling Karlie about all this stuff that Pooh was saying about her. And Karlie did say that, okay, yeah, me and Pooh do have history. We were friends, but, you know, I was friends with her because she was married, and I know that I wanted to be married one day, and I just want to surround myself with people. You know, I want to have some married friends. But then when her husband was away, she was out here doing this, doing that, XYZ, and he was doing the same thing, and I just wasn't with that shit, and I didn't want to be around it, so I distanced myself from it, and that's just what it was. And I'm on a whole nother level at this point, so I don't want to be around people that do that. And at this point, she's going around spilling it to the blogs that I fucked her and her husband, and that's not true. And at this point, I can't fuck with her, basically. And y'all know that Karlie is a very forgiving bitch. But if she's saying that she ain't fucking with you no more, you got to be on some grimy shit. Point blank. So Scrapp wants answers from Krispy Kreme. He wants answers from Krispy Kreme, and Krispy Kreme ain't giving them to him. So he pissed off. And, you know, she was saying that she thought his daddy was dead for all them years, and Scrapp felt like, you know what I mean, Mama really didn't give a fuck whether I knew my daddy or not. And that's correct. She didn't give a damn whether you knew Will or not. She didn't give a fuck, Scrapp. You know that. She didn't give a fuck. Point blank, she didn't. And that's just the truth. She didn't give a fuck if you knew him or not. Let's just call a spade a motherfucking spade. She ain't give a fuck. Point blank. And then, you know, that's just it. So Rasheeda meets Cannon. Apparently Cannon, 2 years old, and still wearing pull-ups. So now Rasheeda is questioning Jasmine's ability to be a parent. And, you know, Kirk said that he really wants to be in Cannon's life besides the money thing, and he just needs to be more instrumental than he does at this point. And Rasheeda was like, yeah, because it's a lot that he needs to know, and him being in pull-ups at 2 years old, that ain't acceptable or whatever. So Stevie brings Faith and Mimi face to face, and they both tag team his ass, and that's really all he needed. Mimi and Faith join forces, and they put him in his motherfucking place. I don't even need to go all into that scene because that's self-explanatory. That was here. I was here for it, point blank. Pooh comes up to Karlie's store to confront her about why she ain't been talking to her. And she was like, yeah, we were friends, but I don't really want to do that shit no more. I'm not on that shit anymore, and blah, blah, blah. So Pooh starts saying how she is a hoe, and I'm around all these celebrities that you wish you were around, and I'm this, I'm that, and Karlie, when people talk about Karlie, she a hoe and all of this stuff. But see, at least people talk about Karlie. No one talks about you. We don't know you, bitch. We don't know you. So you coming on this show trying to get some clout off Karlie. You out here saying that she fucked you, ate your pussy, sucked your man dick, ate your ass, all sorts of shit. And Karlie is vehemently denying it. And honestly, y'all already know that Karlie is not a person to shy away from sex talk. I just slick don't believe that she did that. Because the type of person that Karlie is, if she did some shit, she'll own up to it, and she not owning up to that. And Pooh is really trying to lay it on thick about how she fucked Karlie. Bitch, do you, I already believed you had a dick before. I really believe that your dick get real hard for fucking Karlie, okay, bitch? Like, you talking about a bitch ugly, you talking about a bitch is old, you look old. This bitch is straight up bullshit. You look like you should be T.S. Pooh, not real Pooh, bitch. Like, go somewhere and sit down, bitch. Real talk. I already don't like you. You're another Keely trying to get on here for some clout and trying to diss somebody else. You need to have a fucking seat. Figure out what the fuck your gender is, bitch, before you try to come for somebody else. Because we don't know if you're a man or a woman, bitch. You don't look like you're a natural born woman. And again, that is no disrespect to anybody that's transgender. It's not. But the bitch look like she a part of the family. That's all I'm saying. With that being said, you guys, this be your boy Scotty, and this is my review. All my social media is at the bottom. Be sure to rate, comment, and subscribe, and share this video. With that being said, you guys, I am out of here. Till next time, peace.